Okay, so let's see how to put a Google Doc, in this case, this Child Development Choice Board, into Google Classroom. So you're going to go to Google Classroom. It'll probably start you on your stream here, and you want to go to Classwork. So this is where you're going to put any assignments or materials that students need for assignments, and then click on Create and do an assignment. And then just add your title, any instructions you want to put here, then just click on Add. Now, since it's a Google Doc, it's in your Google Drive, so just say Google Drive and then search for it. It should come up if you've used it recently, so I just had it here, so it's under Recent. So I'm just going to click and say Add. It attaches that Google Doc to the assignment. Now over here in this case, you're going to want to change it to make a copy for each student. So each student's going to get a copy of this choice board. And then over here, you can, if you teach more than one section of the course, you can add it to another Google Classroom. Probably not, so just leave it as is. You probably want it to go to all students, so just leave that as is. Then set the number of points. I think it had, like, they needed to get 50 points per week. So you can change that to whatever you want. You can set a due date. And I would highly suggest doing topics. I'll show you what this does. So I'll just call mine Child Development for now, and then I'll show you what it looks like. You can add rubrics if you want, probably don't need it for this, and that's it. And then if you're ready for it to be pushed out to the students, you click on Assign. If not, click the little drop down and you can schedule it to post at a specific date and time. You can also save draft and come back and assign it later. I'm going to go ahead and do Assign, and that's it. And then it's going to post to the classwork. It's going to have all that information. Every student's going to get a copy of this Google Doc. Once it goes here. There we go. Okay, cool. So this is what it looks like. What the topic does is it puts this blue text here, and it basically creates sections in classwork. So you can see how this could get really busy really fast. So what I've been recommending to people, especially with this distance learning business, is make a topic for like each week of your coursework. So depending upon how you're dividing out your coursework, that may or may not work, but that would be my recommendation. So like your topic can become the week of March 30th to April 3rd, whatever next week is. And then all their work that they're required to do for that week goes under that topic. And then they can filter over here to just see the coursework for those topics. So highly suggest topics, optional, but it does help organize. So that's all you need to do. And then students will just come in, they'll click on the assignment, they get their own copy, and then they can turn it in, and this is how you see who has turned in the assignment, who hasn't. There you go. Easy peasy.